Manager forces me to get a doctor's note despite it being illegal to do so. Doctor writes him the most passive-aggressive note signing me off for 2 weeks instead of 2 days to teach him a lesson. My manager tried to bully me out of a sick day. His plan backfired so spectacularly that I ended up with a 2-week paid vacation while he worked overtime in the summer heat. I was in my early 20s, working at a supermarket. I was a good employee, never late, rarely sick. But one night I was so ill I passed out on the bathroom floor with my head in the sink. I came to at 7 a.m., still feverish, still vomiting. There was no way I was going in. So I called my manager. Let's call him Steve. Steve was notorious for not believing anyone who called in sick unless they were his drinking buddies. So naturally, when I told him I was ill, he told me I was being stupid. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He growled down the phone that I either came in or brought a doctor's note, or I was fired. Here's where it gets insane. In the UK, employees are legally allowed to self-certify for 5 days. No doctor's note needed. Demanding one is actually illegal. I knew that, but I was terrified. The recession was brutal. I could not afford to lose that job. So I dragged myself up, nearly passed out getting dressed, and walked 25 minutes to the doctor's office. But wait, it gets worse. When I finally got in to see my doctor, she was furious at me for even coming in. She told me I should have stayed home. I explained what Steve had done, how he threatened my job, how I had no choice. And then she did something I never expected. Her anger shifted entirely onto Steve. She asked if I received sick pay. I said yes. She looked at me and said, "He wants a sick note, does he? Okay, I will give him a sick note." What she wrote was devastating. She detailed that I had been illegally forced to make a dangerous trip while running a fever of 39 degrees. She stated that because of the strain caused by that unnecessary journey, she was signing me off for 2 full weeks. Not 2 days, 2 weeks. Fully paid. I handed Steve the note in person. Watched the color drain from his face. He tried to backpedal immediately, claiming he was never serious about firing me. A duty manager witnessed everything and drove me home. Then went straight to the union rep. Steve faced a disciplinary hearing, got a severe warning, tried to claim I was lying, but the duty manager had heard him slip up and admit it himself. Steve spent the next 2 weeks working overtime, short-staffed, sweating through a heat wave. I spent those 2 weeks recovering, then relaxing, fully paid, in that same beautiful weather. Comment not the asshole or you're the asshole below. Whose side are you on?